Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Hey, good things happening here in Siem Reap. Just a few days away from the Khmer New Year celebrations. Those will be taking place from the 13th through the 16th. I'll be getting some video for you guys, show you what's going on, of course, because it is my favorite celebration of the year. For the 6 years I've been here, except for the 2 years when they didn't have it because of the pandemic. But still. And we're hoping you can help support the channel. I have links down below for PayPal and Ko-Fi.com if you want to help us out. We're still looking to reach that $100 goal before Khmer New Year in a couple days. So if you want to use those links, help support what we do here, that would be very much appreciated.
You guys rock. You do.
And you can also buy my books. That always helps. There are links down below. There's a link down below for that. You can check out all my books down there, including Living Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder.
God, read a book.
So be sure to check that out. And there's more books to come later this year. Yeah. So sometimes you see people, they're either visiting here or they come here to live, and they post pictures of their lives and different things that are happening during the day, as people are wont to do. And people online are very judgy. They're very judgmental. There seems to be this feeling that somebody else knows exactly the kind of life you should lead because you're in Cambodia, the things you should do, the things you should eat. And if you don't subscribe to their ideal of what it should be like to live in Cambodia, then you're wrong about that, because, you know, who knows better about what makes you happy than other people that don't know you? I guess that's their thinking. I don't know. Seems to be the way it is, though. And so they come over here and they post their pictures, and they're really nice, you know. They have these really nice big fancy apartments with all the amenities and a pool. They post food pictures, you know, at all these nice fancy higher end restaurants around town that are kind of expensive.
Yeah, welcome.
I mean, for the area. Yay! And you know, they have a very Western style life, even though they're in Southeast Asia. And there's always people online every time that tell them things like, and those are one of my most hated phrases ever, like, you're over there in Cambodia, but you haven't seen the real Cambodia. You don't know what the real Cambodia is like. You should show us the real Cambodia, or something like that. Or they try to make them feel guilty because, you know, the average local couldn't afford a meal at one of those restaurants because that's how much they'd need to pay their rents, or all these ridiculous things. And I'm like, why? Why are we judging people based on the lifestyle they want to live over here? Because here's the thing about Cambodia. There's opportunities to live as expensively or as frugally as you want. If you can afford to live a high-end lifestyle and you're happy with that, I am happy for you. It's like when people come over here and they post pictures or videos saying, look, I'm eating at the Burger King here in Siem Reap, or the KFC, or the Domino's Pizza, or I'm going to the Starbucks. And people online give them crap all the time, like, oh, you came all the way to Cambodia to eat at Burger King. Why don't you just go back home? You're missing the point. You don't understand. And I'm like, no, that is fantastic. The real Cambodia has those opportunities available. They're in Cambodia. So no matter what they're... So, you know, they're in Cambodia, so it doesn't really matter if they want to eat at Burger King, or they want to eat at a high-end restaurant, or they they want to just eat street food. It doesn't matter. The thing about Cambodia is that it's all the real Cambodia, and that's all that matters. You're in Cambodia. Cambodia has KFC, it has Burger King, it has Domino's. Let people enjoy it if they want. And the same goes true on the opposite end of the spectrum. People who don't live up to a certain expat lifestyle, there are always people judging them. You know, I know people who are very into Khmer culture. They've immersed themselves in their communities locally, and yet people tell them, you know, that they're not living the right lifestyle because they're not spending enough money, and they should be out doing this and doing that and doing the other thing, and it's all ridiculous. And most of the time, the people complaining and making those comments, they are people who aren't even here most of the time. Maybe they've been through once and they saw how poor the country was, and now they think anybody that eats at McDonald's or at Burger King is a monster, or something like that, you know, because they weren't here long enough to experience everything about Cambodia. Cambodia is very diverse, and there's room here for everybody's lifestyle. No matter how you want to live, if you can afford it and it makes you happy, I'll say it again, I'm happy for you. And I will celebrate with you. I mean, especially if you want to buy me some Burger King. I could always go for Burger King. I'll happily celebrate your Whopper moment with you. But then there's a certain amount of people, the majority thankfully, who, like me, don't care how you live your lifestyle. If you want to come over here and have the best of everything, and you're fine with that, then you know, I don't personally care. I care about you as a human being, but the way you choose to live your life and the things you choose to purchase or not purchase, yeah, those are none of my business, because I don't know you. I can't dictate your lifestyle for you, because it's not a lifestyle for me. All I'm saying is get off your judgmental high horses. You know, the thing about having a YouTube channel is this, and Kelly has said this before from Autumn in Asia, is that people get the idea that they know, never having met you in person, that they think they know you, and they think they can read your mind, and they think they know everything about you based on the videos you show, what kind of apartment you live in, you know, based on what, you know, a few, you know, 3 or 4 videos every month, 10 to 15 minutes each. What those people don't understand is that, you know, we live here 24/7. The majority of our time, the majority of the things we do, the things we say, places we go are not recorded. They're just not. The way we live, the things we enjoy, how we choose to spend our time is not on video for you. You're just seeing the parts that we want to put on YouTube. And those don't necessarily mean that you know us any better than anybody else. But I do have to say, whenever I meet somebody new here. I'm always nervous at first because, let's face it, if you do watch the videos, you know more about me than I do you. I don't know anything about you. At least you know some things about me based on my videos. So you kind of have me at a disadvantage. But so far, that's worked out great. You know, met a lot of really great, nice people. Meeting some more next week. We're over here on a vacation. Never been there before, but Diane and her husband are going to be in Siem Reap on Friday, and we're going to get together next week before they head back home to England. And I've known her online for a long time, through horror books. Actually, she writes horror books as well, and she has several you can buy on Amazon. And so yeah, we've known each other in that capacity online for a long time, and now we get to meet each other in person. So that's always nice. She decided to take a South Vietnamese or Southeast Asia vacation. They went to I'll just say Thailand for a week, and then they'll be here on Friday and spend a week here, or 2 weeks, I think. I'm not sure. But still, that kind of thing is always nice. But again, just because a person lives a certain lifestyle here, whether you think it's too extravagant or too frugal, that's not your decision to make for anybody else. Because the thing about Cambodia is that all lifestyles are appreciated. You can do basically whatever you want. And because the country is so inexpensive, you're not limited like you would be in other countries. Like a cheap apartment back where I come from is like, you know, $700–800 a month. You could get a mansion here for $700–800 a month, you know. So if you have the money, yeah, go ahead, spend it the way you want, and you will not receive any judgments from me. And just ignore the ones that do, because they don't know what they're talking about. Alright, be sure to check out all my links down below. Like I said, I have links for PayPal and Ko-fi.com. Other channels vlogging from this part of the world, they are down there and they are awesome. And from Siem Reap, Cambodia, I will talk to you guys in the next one.